constructor is in a Forerunner facility north of here, but the Coveys have a Kraken parked between you and it. Arbiter's people are set to hit the Kraken from the air while you handle ground support.
Hey, what's up guys and gals? It's the Tyrant here. Hope everyone's doing well today. Welcome back to my Halo 5 Guardian Skulls location guide. And today we are doing the Catch Skull. This is the mission Enemy Lines. Of course, the hub world missions do not have skulls. So this is mission, I believe it's mission 10. And so we're going to go ahead and run through this as quickly as we can. You can get this on any difficulty. And of course, you're probably wondering why I'm making a Skulls walkthrough when the game's been out for almost 2 years now. And quite simply put, mine's a little bit different. I actually show you where the skull is located from the very beginning of the mission itself. Almost got crushed by the Kraken there. Getting a little ahead of myself here. And so this one again, kind of like some of the other skulls, isn't until towards the end of the mission. We got a little bit of a break with the Mythic Skull on Swords of St. Helios. It was about halfway through. But here it's at the end. But fortunately, this is a fairly short mission overall. We just got to get to the Kraken. That's where the skull itself is located. And so all we're going to do here is just go ahead and climb this little shield bubble right there. Not a big deal. Not very effective for the Covenant, I will say that much. Go ahead and grab a ghost. We're going to go ahead and speed through this. If you've seen my legendary walkthrough, really not much has changed in the way I'm going to be doing this, because it's very easy to speed run this mission. It's actually more effective and more reliable than actually trying to beat out all the enemies at the same time. That's just my personal opinion on it. And so we got to go ahead and boost through this tunnel right here. We got to get a little bit of a head start though. That's sort of the problem. That's the only thing about having the wings on the ghosts, is it makes sections like these a little bit more complicated. So we got to get up the ramp. There's a couple of ramps we have to actually get past here. If you want to, you can pick up those plasma grenades to finish off the core in the Kraken, but you know, like I said, our main thing here is just getting the skull, so I'm not really that concerned. And you don't necessarily need plasma grenades to do it either. Just like with Swords of St. Helios, we're just playing this on normal. The only skull, as far as I know, that is restricted to one difficulty, which is legendary, is the skull on the mission Glass. I forget which one it is. I think it's Iron, if I'm not mistaken. So again, we got to go ahead and try to clamber up here so we can use the ghost in the next area, the next big area where there's a wraith guarding our exit. Or at least one eventually is dropped if you're not fast enough. So get out here. You still have the pistol from the beginning of the mission. So you just have to unload. It takes pretty much every bullet to pop that shield. But it's fairly effective, and that means you can just basically speed run to the end of the canyon. You don't have to worry about possibly getting ambushed by the wraith like I've seen in attempted speed runs. So this should be pretty effective for you. So there we go. We're so far so good. And now we're just going to go ahead and rush to the other side. And we're almost at the end of the mission already. But like I said, the skull itself is on the Kraken. The Kraken's a little bit interesting because it's a bit of a maze. You know, if all you're trying to do is get to the bottom of it to destroy the core, it's not that bad because you just got to keep going down. But if you're looking for something in specific, you've got some hunting to do. So I am prepared for that. I know basically where the skull is, but it might take just a little bit of doing, a little bit of extra searching, but we're going to find this together just to be on the safe side. So I want to make sure you know exactly where this skull is. So all we got to do here is jump out. We got to activate the little elite statue, and the door on the opposite end of the room will open, and that should lead you to the Kraken. You're going to have a couple of soldiers, Promethean soldiers, they're going to meet you on the other side. If you're quick enough with the ghost, you can actually kill them and get their light rifles for the end of the mission, because you're going to have some Prometheans to fight after you destroy the Kraken. But not a big deal overall. It's not a very tough part. You got a couple of knights there, you've got some watchers, but generally speaking, you've got enough ammo, especially with the incineration cannons that are in the room. So just go ahead and speed past this right over here, and you're going to have some Phaetons that spawn in, or land. And I think I got one of the soldiers, so you can always pick up the light rifle if you want to. Again, we're just trying to finish it out to the point where we can get the skull, and that's it. So we're going to go ahead and jump into one of the Phaetons right here. We're going to go to the Kraken. And so what you're looking for essentially is one of the Banshee Bay areas. There's two of them. And the skull is going to be near one. And the way that you tell which hangar is correct, which Banshee hangar is correct, is there's going to be a green panel just to the left of it. So trying to get through here. Again, this is a little bit complicated for me. Typically when I play this on Legendary, I'm just going straight down for the core, and that's about it. I'm not usually trying to hunt for anything inside the Kraken itself. Nothing in particular. So I'm getting a little turned around here. I think it's on the second level if I'm not mistaken. I think we have to go down one more. But I'm not entirely sure. It's like a little maze in here. Because all these are pretty much exits. And that's not where we want to be. The Banshees are actually down one level. I keep forgetting how thick the Kraken is. That's what she said. So I forget exactly how many levels there are. I think there's 3 or 4 total. So we have to go down just a little bit and see if we can track down these Banshees. I think it's 3 levels, and then you go down one more for the core. So we're going to go ahead and deal with this guy real quick and circle this lower level right here. And let's see. I don't see the Banshees. Not yet, but the Kraken's only so big. Again, that's what she said. So we should be able to find them fairly easily. Again, it just takes a little bit of work. It's easy to get lost in here, but again, once you're in here, you have a lot less to worry about. There's only tight corridors, so even if you get approached by an elite, you know, as long as you have like a plasma pistol with you or something, it's not too difficult to combat anything that's in here. It's mostly just elites and grunts. So you should be in relatively good shape. So we're going to go ahead. There's the Banshee Bay. Okay, so is this the correct one is the question. So we got to look over here. No, it is not the correct one because we don't have a green panel on this side, which means the Banshee Bay that we're looking for, the Banshee hangar, is going to be on the opposite side. So I'm going to go ahead and deal with this guy real quick. And so we got to make our way over there. Of course, the first one I come across isn't going to be it. So let's go ahead and see if we can find the other one. And I'm seeing a green panel right here. So my guess is the Banshee Bay that we're looking for is going to be on this side. Should be anyway. So there's the core right there. Okay, there we go. So there's the Banshee Bay. So the skull is going to be right around up here. Getting to it is a different endeavor. That's what we're going to try right now. Just like with the Mythic Skull on Swords of San Helios, there was a bit of trickery involved. You know, just grabbing the right thing at the right time. Oh, I probably shouldn't say that. Grabbing the right ledges and being able to grab it the right way. Again, I'm probably saying more than I should be in order to be able to clamber up. Clamber has been extremely useful in Halo 5 Guardians. I know some people aren't overly thrilled about it, but trust me, it's definitely something that's worth it. So I'm going to see if I can, okay, try getting over here. And it's on that upper platform. That I do know. So let's see if I can get like a decent, I don't know if I can grab that side ledge right there or not, because it looks a little too slick. Let's see. I'm not really seeing too many other ways to do it. I might have to just, okay, so it's definitely up there. This part's always sort of a challenge for me. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's just a better incline to get it, or if I really just have to try to find different angles to clamber up there with. I know that's definitely where it is. So, let's see. I don't see anything there. Okay, so it's up there. I'm seeing the ramp right there, so we're going to, whoop. Missed it completely. Is there anything down here I can use to climb up there with? Probably not. Okay, so let's just go ahead and see if we can just try to jump and clamber up there. I think, come on. I know this has got to work. All right, there we go. And it's going to be hidden right there. There it is. That is the catch skull. And so now you know exactly where it is. There's the Banshees right there, and it's on this upper platform, and you've got the green panels underneath it. So that's how you find the catch skull. Now, what enemy do you find deadliest with the catch skull? You can let me know in the comments below, or hit me up on Twitter at MythicTyrant. A link to my Twitter feed can be found in the description below. And if you want to become a premium member of this site for as little as $1 a month and get rewards and prizes and keep this site going through 2018, check out my Patreon page as well. Like I said, it's only as little as $1 a month. And I want to give a big shout out to Jacob Lowe, who was already a patron on my page, but he upgraded his account to become a Team Tyrant member. Very generous of you, my friend. Thank you very much. And of course, if you don't want to donate once a month, the holidays are coming up. We do have a Tyrant store as well, where you can get some t-shirts, phone covers, wireless keyboards, tons of other stuff, dozens of items. And if you like this video and you want to see more and you want to stay up to date on all your Halo news, tips, tricks, and secrets, don't forget to click that subscribe button for more great content every single day right here on MythicTyrant.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys and gals. I will catch you all right back here next time. And as always, I'm the Tyrant, signing off.